Hi everyone, it's Heather, and today on the last minute Monkees episode review, we'll be talking about Monkees at the Movies. And this one, going into it, I kind of remembered it being really fun and cute, but I also remembered that there wasn't much substance to it, so I was expecting it to be like 22 minutes of filler. It actually wasn't that bad, so we're gonna get into that. But anyways, let's jump right into the comments that I had about it. I thought it was weird how when Peter's like, "Oh, the sand is hot," the others just immediately jump onto it to test it out, and it's like, take his word, just let him run back on that blanket. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, it's kind of like the equivalent of saying like, "Oh, something smells really bad," and then having other people like smell it just to confirm. I don't know. It might be human nature. I don't know. I thought that this particular episode was very cynical about the film industry way beforehand, which I appreciated because it's like these writers kind of knew even before the Monkees got into it with Head. I actually didn't take a look at who wrote it, but it was probably the usual suspects. One thing I thought was super weird, the director, like the movie director, literally in every shot, he's wearing a different shirt that the Monkees have worn before and since, probably. And it's like, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. I've seen that before. It's just weird. Like, when the other guys wear it, it's cute because it's like, oh, they're sharing clothes, you know? But when an older dude that they've never seen before or since wears it, it is weird. It is very weird. I kind of feel like that was done, A, because wardrobe was cheap and they just had it and it fit him, and B, they kind of wanted to make it look like he wanted to like dress like the kids and like fit in and was like trying to be hip. I don't know, trying to justify the weirdness. I said I could watch them being assholes to Frankie for a whole 22 minutes or more. It was just really fun to watch them messing with him. There was one bit squeezing in a random romp about Davy being a lead in a film. It seemed really forced, but it kind of made sense in the context of the episode. It was that romp where it's like last train to Clarksville and it's just this random romp with like trains and like Wild West stuff, and like Davy's wearing white because he's the good guy and Mike's in black because he's the bad guy, and Peter's got the mustache at the end. Yeah, that one. It just felt like they rammed it in there, but at the same time it's like, yeah, he is kind of playing a lead in that little mini western. I don't know. I was trying not to be so cynical this time around. But I will say that the quicker they cut to something, the more likely it is to be filler. I've noticed lately. And that one, they cut to it like real quick. Like the alarm bells were going off. I was like, oh, not again. Golden Blonde Davy was so jarring to look at. It's like he steps out of the tent and it's like, who the fuck are you? What have you done with Davy? That was like already a warning that it was going to his head. Another thing that I was thinking about, just because I'm that kind of analytical person, I said Davy should have used his new gig as the movie star to put his music in the film and like get their stuff out there. If he's got an opportunity to like be an actual star, why wouldn't you use that to promote your passion project, you know? Like, at least work on the movie and make some money so that you guys can, you know, live nicely, properly, comfortably. And like, once you've got the money and the fame, it will be a lot easier to get that band off the ground. I don't know, I'm thinking too deeply into it, but it just made sense to me. And then there was one bit, Davey said something about like, oh, it's ruining my character, and then there was just this echo of like, my character, my character, my character. And it was kind of obnoxious. It seemed really weird and obviously filler. I don't know, it just bothered me. Like, I guess it'll slide, because like, it kind of works within the episode, but they were just cutting to random bits from completely different episodes. There was actually less filler than I remembered. It was just more obvious what was pieced in and what was like part of like the at the movie's script. I think that's all for the criticism. It wasn't really that bad. I gave it a 7 out of 10. I wasn't offended in the least bit. And there were quite a few fun bits. I said their beach outfits are adorable. Scarecrow in shorts was so savage. There was a bit where Mickey said he doth abuse the monkeys at his own peril. I thought that was clever. I thought they were very talented makeup artists to be able to turn him into a werewolf when they were messing with Frankie, doing everything in their power to make everything bad for him, and they just like sat him down in the makeup chair and just completely gave him werewolf makeup. Like, I think that takes a little more talent than the guys could do, but maybe they have a hidden talent. And Frankie's song sounded pretty good when he was like doing the lip syncing bit. I'm like, I kind of want to hear that, but I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was released outside of this episode. I also thought he did a really good job keeping up with lip syncing. Like, he was trying so hard. He really was. When, like, he shouldn't have gone that hard, but he did. Everything about the Little Bit Me, Little Bit You romp was so, so, so cute and fun. I love it so much. It's always been one of my favorite romps. I just love that line, down Peter. It's like jumping in the air. Like, he wants to be a movie star. The bit where they draw straws is a classic. It really is. There was a part where the director and his nephew or whatever were like going through names trying to find a new star, and they were like throwing names out there, and one of them that I caught that I hadn't noticed before was Robbie Rafelson, and I'm like, hey, that's a little Easter egg. And I love when the director picks up the Davy Jones record and it just says it just says David Jones on the cover. It says David Jones and then his face. You all know what it looks like. And he reads out Davy Jones Sings. And I'm like, where are you getting that from? There's a line, I'm Torque, hanger on. I love that. It's such a mood. He's made so many B pictures, he's getting fan mail from Hornets. That was clever. The Mickey the D show, when he's a DJ, he would have been a fantastic DJ. And I feel like that should have been an episode because A, they could use it to get their music on the radio. He could probably slip it in. And B, he was just really fucking good at it. Like, I could listen to him being a DJ all day long. It's so fun. When the guys start messing with Davy because it went to his head, that was cute. And then there was that little romp at the end with Valerie. Davy's wearing the same shirt that the director was wearing in like 2 scenes before. So that was the thing. And like, that was obviously filler, but it's like they're putting a music video at the end of a show about a band. Like, that was probably the best filler of the whole episode. And then they did the little interviews at the end. Davy's bit in particular was really funny because he was talking about his brother-in-law, the cop. Or maybe it was his brother. I think it was just his brother, who was off duty wearing all this Monkees gear and then arrested some guy and didn't believe it was a cop. It was very cute. But anyways, that's all I have for today. It was a good episode. I didn't get angry this time. No guarantees for next week. But I will see you then.